7 Tips on how to stop your puppy from crying at night. Bringing a cute new puppy into your home is one of the most joyful things that can happen. There is a lot to learn, and one of the first things you will find yourself desperately seeking is information on how to prevent your puppy from crying throughout the night. It may be upsetting to hear, but this behavior is very typical for a puppy, and the following are 7 suggestions that will assist you in ensuring that your puppy will become comfortable and begin sleeping as quickly as possible. Number 7. Never underestimate the power of the potty. Not a toilet per se, but rather the process of learning how to use the bathroom properly. Because your canine companion can only retain its bladder for a short period, the very last thing you should do before retiring for the evening is to take it for a potty break outside. During the first few days of your furry friend's life, if it can only retain its urine for a few hours at a time, you may need to make a trip to the garden in the early hours of each night. Follow these measures to guarantee that your dog gets what he needs without getting the incorrect notion if he wakes you up throughout the night by singing the song of his people, which refers to wailing and whining. Be careful not to talk to your dog too much because he can mistake it for playtime if you do. It is not the time for playing. At first, don't give him any praise, pets, or treats. Instead, just pick him up and take him to the location you've chosen for him to relieve himself. If he doesn't go, wait. And do all in your power to ignore those gorgeous eyes that are pleading with you to pet them until he has finished what he needs to do. Number 6. Crate train your puppy. Decide if crate training is right for you and your pup. Because there is more to crate training than simply placing the dog in the crate and walking away, you will need to conduct some study before beginning the process. It requires cultivating a strong, positive relationship with the crate so that she can eventually feel secure while she is contained within it. When a puppy is properly trained to sleep in its box, its cries quickly transform into snores. You can accomplish this by giving her all of her meals inside the crate, praising her for going inside the crate, and making sure that no one bothers her while she is inside the crate, especially unfamiliar people, other pets, or children. When you combine this positive reinforcement with a little bit of further training, you will see that she is much more easily able to quiet down in there. She may even decide to take naps in her crate on her own. The additional training consists of not opening the door to let her out of the crate until she is calm, for the same reason that you don't pet a crying puppy at night. This is done so that the dog learns that she will only be petted if she is quiet. If she is weeping and you need to take her outside, you should first persuade her to do something, instruct her to sit or lie down, then reward her and let her go. Number 5. Provide comfort, but not attention. You must realize that, even though it may sound like the end of the world, the sobbing is making the situation sound much more terrible than it is. If you try to console your dog, she will only remember what worked last time and use it again the next night, the night after that, and the night after that. If you do that, you will never be able to silence your puppy when it wakes up crying during the night. You may start your dog off on the right foot by letting them sleep in your room in a crate, pen, or dog bed rather than giving them hugs and comfort at first. This will let them know that you are close by. Keep in mind that even a gentle shh might be misunderstood by canines as a sign of attention, therefore, you should only let your dog sleep in your bedroom if you are confident that you won't start a conversation with them in the middle of the night. As they become accustomed to sleeping in their own bed without being disturbed, you will be able to gradually relocate the crate out of your room and towards the place in which you want it to rest permanently. You can also try placing a t-shirt or some other item of clothing that you have worn while sleeping and that smells like you in their sleeping space to help them that little bit of extra comfort. Number 4. Wear your pupper out every day. A puppy that has been exercised and is lovely and tired will have less energy for acting naughty when it is time for them to be sleeping. Make sure that you experiment with a wide variety of different activities to tire out your little one, such as training, games, and exercises that are safe for puppies. Training is an excellent technique to tire out your canine companions when you are unable to play outside due to inclement weather or when you are still awaiting the completion of your dog's vaccinations. Food puzzles can help children save energy while also getting their minds working, which is a win-win situation. Number 3. Keep a routine. A good first step in putting an end to your puppy's nighttime howling is to make it a habit of putting it down for the night in the same spot and at the same time every day. Make sure there aren't any major shifts in the lighting or the sounds they can hear by ensuring that all of the curtains, doors, and windows are either open or closed from the beginning, rather than switching things up if you can help it. This will ensure that there aren't any major shifts in the lighting or the sounds they can hear. Make sure that you are up and about bright and early as well, preferably before the complaining starts, though this may be easier said than done. However, the comfort that you would attend first thing in the morning as you have done on other occasions can assist in making them feel more at ease. Number 2. Limit access to distractions. Your furry pal does not require a lot to enjoy a good night's sleep. All they require is some comfortable bedding, which should be slightly elevated from the floor if your home has drafts, and a secure location, such as a crate or playpen. Do not keep treats or toys in or near where they sleep, because puppies can be very mischievous when it comes to trying to amuse themselves. They do not require food during the night, and while they should always have access to clean water, it is not advisable to leave younger puppies with a bowl in their sleeping quarters, because they could either fall asleep in it or make a mess and end up getting wet and cold during the night. They do not require food during the night, and while they should always have access to clean water, it is not advisable to leave younger pups with a bowl in their sleeping quarters. Consuming food and water in the hour leading up to bedtime can increase the likelihood that they will have to get up to use the restroom during the night. Number 1. Check for other issues. If you have tried all that was said above, and you are still having troubles even after a few days have passed, it is highly recommended that you look into other potential causes of your dog's suffering. Verify once more that they are not sleeping in an area where there is a draft, that they have sufficient warm bedding, and that there are no strange noises that they are likely to hear while they are asleep. Be sure to look for any symptoms of illness or injury, and keep in mind that it may take a number of days for a new strategy to start producing results, so you may need to be patient. If it has been longer than that without any signs of improvement, you should make an appointment with your veterinarian to make sure that there is nothing else keeping your furry best friend awake at night. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.